Meeting the spiritual needs of people living with dementia, critical. We need to know who they've been and where they come from. As abilities fade, music remains.
The Bible tells me so.
Music makes a difference when someone is living with dementia. And it also makes a difference for the person trying to help. Music is a powerful tool. It can actually lift both of you up and give you a way to connect when everything else is falling apart. So my rule is at least twice a day, use music, use rhythm, because it's a preserved skill. And it also connects emotionally. So what we want to do is consider how to use music, when to use music. So let's talk about how you could use it in something that might be purposeful, to give you a sense of value, to give things a sense of meaning. So what I could do is take a game like a crossword puzzle and use that with a musical theme. All of a sudden, you start feeling like you're contributing, like you have a job, like a purpose of value. So I want to show you an example of how that might work. You come on up here, and we're going to start. The first one we're going to do is right here. So I'm going to give the clue, they're going to guess, and then you're going to write. Okay, you got it? Okay. Here's our first clue. One across, 4 letters. Here's the clue. My wild Irish rose. All right. So the word we're looking for, rose. Help us spell it out. R. What comes next? R-O-S-E. Okay. Excellent. Now we're going to go down. Whoops. We're going to go down. It starts with an S, and it is 10 letters long. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Let me call you
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart. Okay, so we're doing sweetheart. So let's do. We have S. What comes next?
W.
W. Mm-hmm. And then next?
E.
E. I think sweet. 2 E's, 2 E's, and then a T. Heart. H. Is there an E first? H-E-A. Art. R. And the last one's heart. You already got it, Crystal. You're fast. Sorry, Crystal. I'm a little slow. All right. Here we go. We're going to go across on this one. Okay, you ready? Here it is. Rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetop. Treetop. There we go. Tree. Spell tree for me. T-R-E-E. Top. Top. T-O-P. There you go. Treetop. Crystal, you're aces. You're doing a fantastic job. So we've talked about using music as something that has value and makes you feel good and makes you feel productive. But there are other ways you can use it as well. For a leisure activity, passive listening. Now there's value in listening to music because listening to music is going to allow your brain to organize, to sort of relax a little bit and have enjoyment, but also to calm down or to rev up a little. This is really important in the later stages of dementia when somebody is an amber, a ruby, or a pearl, because through the use of music, I actually can guide and direct your brain in which direction I want your limbic system to go. Do I want it more alert and aroused, or do I want it calm and quiet? So using music, I guide and direct. You'll find it pleasurable, you'll enjoy it, but now I've added the 4th piece, bringing your energy back where you want it. So I can get you to rest, or I can get you to activate. Music is the power. Take a look at this clip and see how we use some music to make a difference. Here we go. So if I want people to move, the first thing I want to do is make sure they can hear what I want them to hear. I'm going to bring the volume up just a little bit here. Can you hear it? Martha, is that too loud or is that okay for you? Okay, so I want you first to just start moving in the chairs.
Now I'm going to add the movement to the music.
Forward and back.
I'm going to show them and tell them.
We're going to roll those shoulders.
We're going to start with the upper body because they're sitting down.
There you go. Billy, move a little bit, man. You're sitting too hard. Hey, Jean, start to wiggle.
And I call out names so that people pay attention to who I'm talking to.
Do your feet.
Now we'll do the feet.
Forward and back. Forward and back. Other foot.
Rhythm in my voice, rhythm in my movement.
Side to side.
They copy.
1, 2, 1, 2. All right, now it's time for you to stand up. Now we got to move the hips.
Now we've got them warmed up.
Move a little bit more.
Ah, and look, some people spontaneously, yep, here we go. Some folks, not so much.
Okay, so we're just going to do back and forth on your weight. Hips out.
Now we start with some weight shift.
Hands out so you get your balance.
How important is that?
Come on up with me, Miss Martha.
Well, everything we do has weight shifting.
That's it.
Sitting
Perfect.
down, getting
1,
up,
2, 1,
going down the hall,
1, 2.
on steps,
Come on,
and
Jane,
we're
join the
rehearsing.
party. Come on up. Now we're going to step forward. Step forward. Now step back. So you're going to step forward and step back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Now that we have the weight shift, let's add some forward and backward movement. It's what human beings do. Yeah.
Find a partner.
Ah.
Get your partner next to you, and we're just going to go side to side.
Add a new piece. Do it with somebody. Work with somebody else. Now, this actually has been demonstrated to be one of the most effective ways to maintain mobility and use your brain. Dancing with a partner.
Tell you what, let me come over here and find me a partner.
Now notice I started with people who were willing, and now I've got a couple who are a little hesitant.
You gonna take her? Okay, William, come on up there. I knew you were looking. Poor
We can
Billy.
do this, we just have to respond to individual needs.
You ready? You gonna spin me? Hand up and we'll spin.
Movement is limited. Fun isn't.
Now I'm gonna spin the other way. You ready? Woo. Okay, next time it's Jean's turn now. Jean's been avoiding me.
I have two people who aren't yet with me. Let's see, what can I do?
Here, I'm on dates with you. Okay, let's see. I'm supposed to do this, and you're supposed to put your hand on my hip there, Jean. There you go. 1, 2, 2. Move those hips, Jean. You're moving you're like my husband. This is how my husband dances, just like you dance.
Oh, that hurt my feelings bad.
You don't look like you're hurting too bad. You look like you're laughing at me.
Well, I'm not laughing at nobody.
No, well, you do a good job, but it's hard to move sometimes, huh?
You're getting old at this.
It is. Well, you know the deal. All of us are. The option of not getting old isn't good.
It's better not get none of that.
That's exactly what I feel. You got it. Thank you for dancing with me. May I have a hug? You're a good fella.
Now, Gene may not have danced much, but he's moving, and he's smiling,
Crystal.
and he feels
You gonna
included
dance
in a
with me
group,
for a minute?
and that's as important as any physical movement.
Oh, yeah, you move, girl. Look at Crystal. Now, Crystal can boogie.
And now we have Crystal, who doesn't move her feet at all, but look at her body movement and her enjoyment. This is the power of music, to help people move even when they can't move much.
Well, you all you deserve a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Y'all are good.
Acknowledging the effort.
Now, what I want to point out is now we exercised our brain and our body. And now sit down and we're going to breathe once or twice and take a break.
Now, as a leader, I need to keep track. People have actually been holding their breath a little bit, working hard to do the movement.
So it's time for us to breathe in
I need to finish this off
and blow out.
with helping them let go of the breath they're holding and bring in fresh oxygen.
Breathe in
And calm
and
down
out.
and settle down. Ta-da.
Give yourselves a hand.
Yeah.
Very.
That's what it's all about. Now let's look at music with leisure but active. How can you find joy in music? Well, most people with dementia keep the right temporal lobe for much longer than the left. And what that means is I can often sing, I can hum, I can move rhythmically to the music. And so by giving me a really good beat, you can give me a sense of joy, of enjoyment. That means you want to pick music that matches me, music that has a part in my life, in my history, and in the age group that I'm in. I'm familiar with. Well, yeah, I want to sort of know the music so I can feel that, but give me a good beat, and you can help me really have joy. I feel good. I love it. Take a look at this clip where you can see people actively participating in a leisure activity, using what they have and finding great joy.
Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Okay, I got something a little harder. We're gonna go backwards. Wide and deep.
Oh my.
Are y'all ready? Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Good job, y'all. Good job. Good job. All right.
So let's talk about self-care. Taking care of your body, taking care of your brain, physical fitness, and brain fitness. Well, we could use music here too. How about name that tune? How about dancing? How about moving around and doing something? Walking at a certain pace, moving at a certain pace. Getting your brain to engage and think about, well, what is that? Let me go back to that crossword puzzle we did that made you feel productive. It can also activate your brain. And wherever you are, I don't push you beyond where you're comfortable, but I do get you to use what you got. And if you have the ability to spell, hey, let's use that. If you have the ability to recognize a tune, to sing along, hey, that may be as much as you can do, but you're doing the best you can do, and that's a great match. So music has power there. And if you think about it, what do moms use with babies from the very beginning? The rhythm of the lullaby, but the rhythm of your voice. Never forget, music surrounds us. How I choose to sound with you, the rhythm of the speech that I choose to use, it gives you a message. And the message might be, you are amazing. I love being with you. Or, what are you doing? Are you an idiot? God, Mom. Ooh, I used the rhythm to send a message. I didn't mean to, but I did. So when you think about music, realize you're also the music. I can take my voice and go from calm. I can build energy. I can get you interested. I can get you excited. I can get you queued up. But then I have to remember before it's all over. My job as your partner is to recognize I stirred you up. Now I want to help you calm down. And you do it best when you do it for yourself. The rhythm of a breath. The power that we have, and we don't even know we have the power. There's music everywhere. The music out in nature and the music in sound. Be aware. Use it and make a positive difference.